not be doing.
The RSS and the BJP have made the 22nd January function a completely political Narendra Modi function.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿಯವರು ರಾಮನ್ನ ಪೂಜಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ರಾಮನ್ ಪೂಜಿಸಲ್ಲ.
First of all, please stop making comments against the Ram Mandir and Pran Pratishtha. Because at the end of the day, what began as a kind of rebellion has ended up by going along with the flow. For example, the Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister lit up his house on the occasion of Pran Pratishtha. He also announced not a half-day holiday as most of the BJP-ruled states have announced, but a full-day holiday. And big posters and hoardings put up across Himachal Pradesh welcoming the Ram Mandir and the Pran Pratishtha. But it didn't stop at that. In fact, down south in Karnataka, while the government remained defiant, it decided that it's going to actually have pujas in around 3,400 temples across the state. In Telangana, the chief minister too could not stay away from the Ram bait and also announced that there would be at least 100 Ram temples which would be setting up. This just goes on to show the unease within the opposition quarters, particularly the Congress party, as far as the Ram Mandir issue is concerned. Whether you like it or not, the Ram Mandir issue is very much here to stay and casting a shadow over the Lok Sabha elections and its campaign. It wouldn't make sense then for the opposition parties, particularly the Congress and the India Front parties, to make a big show about the no-show. This whole talk about religion and politics being separate and they should be kept separately, as Rahul Gandhi talks about, makes no sense now, because Rahul Gandhi also did a big showdown because he claims that he was not allowed to enter a temple in Assam during the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Why are you making a big issue if religion and politics needs to be kept separately? So that is the point which I am making over here as point number one, that this issue about trying to keep religion and politics separately and rejecting the Ram Mandir and Pran Pratishtha, accusing the BJP of making it a poll issue, just stop doing it because it's not going to help you. In fact, it's going to end up hurting you. The second important thing, you need to have a slogan. Anti-government talk may get a bit of traction, but that cannot become the election slogan.
The nexus between the Prime Minister and a particular businessman is there for every single person to see.
What is it that you have to offer to people? For example, I remember in many of the state elections where it seemed that the BJP was on a back foot and people really wanted that change. For example, initially I did find in Madhya Pradesh, there were voters and people who would come and ask me, okay, fine, we really want to change, but what is it that the other side is going to offer us? So you have to come out with a winning slogan, something which works. Just saying, oh, we are against the Adanis, we are against the corporate structure, we are talking about this corruption and all that is not enough. You have to show it to the voters that this is what we are offering and need that slogan. Remember in the 1970s, the Garibi Hatao slogan really helped Indira Gandhi.
जब उत्पादन बढ़ेगा और वो सब सामान हम आप लोगों तक पहुंचा सकेंगे, तभी गरीबी दूर होगी.
There were critics who said, can she do it? She's against the poor because she wants to get rid of them. No, what she said is, I want people to be above the party line. I want people to develop. That became a key slogan which was used effectively by Indira Gandhi in the subsequent elections as well. The India Alliance so far has not come out with that one slogan. It's talking here and there that we are against Modi, we are against the BJP, we want a secular country, but people need to understand what is it that you're going to offer in terms of changing the lifestyle. How do we know and how can we be convinced? That is what that is needed from the India front. And third, and most importantly, this anti-Modi narrative, anti-Adanis is not really going to help because negative campaigns have never worked in favor of the India Front Alliance or any of the opposition alliance. I remember in 2004, when Sonia Gandhi took charge of the party, she did not attack Vajpayee so much as his governance. She kept on saying that they talk about India shining, but where is India shining? That's when the winning slogan of Congress ka haath Aam Aadmi ke saath came. Here was an alternative which has shown that while the government is trying to project India as shining, these are the many reasons which show that India is not shining. Because no one is talking about the Aam Aadmi and the hand symbol and the fact that there were sustained campaigns which are carried out. And they were very effective campaigns that clearly clicked for the UPA and for the Congress party. That's pretty much what is needed. A personality-centric anti-campaign has never worked. It didn't work for the BJP against the Congress party in 2004-2009 when they started attacking Sonia Gandhi. It's not worked in many of the state elections. Similarly, it won't work even now. And therefore, the opposition parties will have to stop using only the posters of Modi to say, okay, let's throw darts over here. They have to show how they're going to give what he may not have been able to give. And that is why I feel that an anti-personality campaign does not work for any political parties and may not work for the Congress or the India Front Alliance as well. These are the 3 points which really need to be kept in mind even as we enter into a critical phase. Of course, the BJP is going to milk this big moment from Ayodhya. Of course, the BJP will make the point that there's so many contradictions within the opposition parties. How can they forget the differences and put up a united show? Well, it is left to the India Front Alliance and the opposition parties to show that they can do it. Yes, we can. And therefore, to my mind, these are the 3 big takeaways which need to be kept in mind. Do give in your reactions. Do you have some more additions to make? Because now we are getting into election season and one take is going to become more and more political and focused on elections. Thank you so much for watching.